still remember the warm glow of the dining room lights that evening. The table was full of laughter, clinking glasses, and the smell of Mom's famous roasted chicken. It was supposed to be a happy night, a family dinner to celebrate my parents' 35th wedding anniversary. But as I sat there smiling, I had no idea that my world was about to shatter. My name is Elena. For years I kept my past quiet. I served my country for over 20 years. I gave everything, my youth, my sleep, my peace of mind. I rose through the ranks in ways most people never knew. But I never bragged. I never made it about me. I just wanted to come home and be part of this family. My younger sister Rachel was always the center of attention. Beautiful, outgoing, and always the favorite. She was engaged to Captain Marcus Hayes, a proud officer in the army. She loved telling everyone how important her fiancé was. That night, Rachel kept giving me strange looks across the table. I brushed it off, until dessert arrived. She suddenly stood up, her voice sharp and loud. I can't stay silent anymore. Elena has been stealing from Mom and Dad. She forged documents to take Grandma's inheritance. I have proof. The room went completely silent. My mother dropped her fork. My father looked confused and hurt. Before I could even speak, Rachel pulled out her phone and said the words that broke my heart. I already called the police. They're on their way. Tears burned in my eyes. My own sister. The girl I protected my whole life. The one I sacrificed for. She was trying to have me arrested at our family dinner.
I sat there frozen, my chest tight, barely able to breathe. How could she do this? I looked at her face. There was anger, but also something like satisfaction. She had been planning this. Rachel had always been jealous. When I joined the military young, she said I was running away from the family. When I came back quietly and started helping Mom and Dad through Dad's illness with money I earned from my consulting job, she accused me of showing off. She never understood the nightmares I carried, the friends I lost, the things I could never talk about. Now she was painting me as a thief in front of everyone I loved. The family started whispering. Some looked at me with doubt. My dad asked quietly, "Elena, is any of this true?" His voice cracked and it destroyed me. I tried to explain, but Rachel kept interrupting, showing fake papers on her phone. She had really prepared. My heart was breaking into pieces. The betrayal felt heavier than any mission I'd ever been on. 15 minutes later, we heard sirens outside. Two police officers walked in, followed by Rachel's fiancé, Captain Marcus Hayes, in full uniform. Rachel ran to him looking victorious. "Marcus, this is her. She's the one who stole from my parents. Arrest her." I stood up slowly, my hands slightly trembling. I looked at the captain. Our eyes met, and then everything changed. Captain Marcus looked at me for a long moment. His face went from professional to stunned. He suddenly straightened his back, brought his hand up in a sharp, perfect salute and said in a loud, clear voice, "General Elena Brooks, ma'am, it's an honor." The entire room went dead silent. Rachel's smile froze. What are you doing, Marcus?" He ignored her and continued, his voice full of respect. "I served under your command during Operation Shadow Veil. Your decisions saved my entire unit. I would not be standing here today if it wasn't for you. General, if anyone needs to be taken away, it's not you." The two police officers looked confused. One of them asked, "Captain, what's going on?" Marcus explained everything, how I had led classified missions, the medals I never displayed, the lives I saved, including his. He told them the documents Rachel showed were completely fake and that he had already checked. Rachel's face went pale. She started stuttering, trying to explain. But it was too late. The damage was done. My mother started crying tears of relief and pain. My father walked over and hugged me tightly. The family that had doubted me just minutes ago now looked at Rachel with disappointment and shock. Rachel tried to leave, but Captain Marcus looked at her with cold eyes and said, "We need to talk outside now." That night, my sister's perfect little world came crashing down. Her engagement ended that same week. The family saw her true colors, and the inheritance she tried to steal for herself slipped further away. As for me, I finally felt seen, not as the quiet older sister, but as the woman who had carried silent battles for years. Looking back, I learned something powerful. The truth always finds its way to the light, even when your own blood tries to bury it in darkness. Never underestimate the strength you carry in silence. And never let anyone, not even family, dim the light you fought so hard to keep burning. Sometimes the greatest revenge isn't loud or cruel. It's simply watching the truth speak for itself. While you stand tall, saluted by the very people your betrayer thought would destroy you.